Welcome to Venusian Soul Tarot. Today I'm back with a timeless pick a card reading, and it's going to be what is coming towards you. So I want you to cast your gaze over the cards and ask your higher self which card has a message for you. We have group number 1, group 2, group 3, and group 4. If you need to pause the video to meditate further, please do so. But for those of you who are ready, let's get started. Hi, group 1. Okay, so for this group, I feel like there's a lot of stability coming into your life, and I'm hearing there's an end to shifty relationships. So the 7 of Swords and 10 of Swords, this could be like karmic connections. These could be also people where I'm hearing they're not solid, they're not reliable, because it's like you're moving toward this King of Pentacles energy where there's a lot of stability in, I especially feel, your finances, your security, your foundation, but also in relationships. And for some of you, this could be a love connection that's very solid, that has the potential to go the distance, or this is someone you're building with. Whether this is a long-term romantic connection, which for some of you it could, because I keep seeing building. It could be like building a home, and for some of you, it could even be building a business together or working with someone. For others of you, this could be a really close friendship, but I feel like it's someone who's here to stay. And again, we always have free will, you know, people come into our lives for periods of time, but I feel for this group, you're attracting either a connection that's very long lasting, or you're setting in stone or in motion a long-lasting chapter or foundation in your life. So for example, this could be, you know, building a business building a business, but I feel for some of you, this could be like a creative passion here with this creative intelligence, or something that you feel really drawn to, something that feels like your calling. And it's like you're building the foundation, but it goes on and leaves a legacy. It lasts a very long time. But I also feel like for many of you, there's someone here with you on this journey. So this could be like a close friend, or, you know, a soulmate that you build with, because I am getting that energy. But it's like an end of shifty energy. You know, people that overpromise things, or come in saying one thing and then they act another way. Or even like disappointments in, you know, friendships and connections. And that's not to say you will never be disappointed again, but I just feel there's a big shift or a big change in the type and quality of people coming toward you. And I do feel for some of you, the purpose of this is because of what you're building. Like, this gives me the feeling, yes, of legacy, but for some of you, this is your purpose, or there's a really strong passion or driving force behind what you're doing. And it's almost like the divine is, you know, allowing you or supporting you in bringing someone in, or certain people in, who are, I want to say, they have the Midas touch, or they're bringing their energy and helping to support you in manifesting and creating this. I think some of this is divine timing as well, to be honest, because I feel like you've mastered certain lessons, and at a soul level, you're ready. I feel like your frequency, your vibration, you could have had to go through certain initiations, spiritually speaking, or challenges. It's like now you're ready. I just heard as well, you're healed. So for those of you who have had to heal from certain karmic situations or connections, you may have reached a point now where you are feeling refreshed, renewed. Those things are no longer weighing on you, or certain people and connections are no longer weighing on you. Especially with 7 of Swords and 10 of Swords, it does give me this vibration of letting go of the past completely. With 6 of Wands and 4 of Wands, it's like your outcome, especially the King of Pentacles prior, this is obviously success, love, stability in home and your foundation, soulmate, soul family. But I keep hearing it's here to stay. It's like coming out of a phase. I know I said people where there may have been instability, but this could have been instability across the board in your life, because I'm getting with this 2 of Pentacles and the Chariot, it may have been really hard to put down roots or to set a firm foundation for yourself. And this could have been from a financial perspective, or it could have also been in terms of, you know, career and work, like having really solid income or having a solid foundation in regards to what you were working on. I just feel like things may have felt slightly shaky at times or uncertain at times. And it's like you had to get past this or move past this energy so you could have a solid foundation for yourself. I keep hearing bringing your vision to life. And with Sunstone and creative intelligence, I'm also hearing optimism. It's like for some of you, you're finally in a position, whether this be financially or you have the love, the support, even the level of healing and spiritual knowledge and growth within you, where you can bring something to life, where you're completely ready. And again, having the right people around us, people who believe in us, people who love us, who are cheerleaders for us rather than, offering negativity, that does make a huge difference when it comes to what you're building and creating. So it's like the shift, it's almost going to feel as though what is coming towards you is a period of time where you feel like everything is turning in your favor, right? Where you have the Midas touch, where things appear golden. And again, you still will be taking action, and it's not to say, there's no effort required on your part, but it's going to finally feel like an end to obstacles or challenges that seemed or felt as though they kept blocking you from what you wanted or what you're here to do. It's like now that wheel is turning, and it's going to feel as though it is turning in your favor. Yeah, share space. Telepathy, co-creation, communing, honoring. Again, I see a really significant union, partnership. It gives me strong soulmate energy here, but very balanced. And it's funny, it's sitting on the Seven of Swords, because I feel like the Seven of Swords is the energy you've dealt with in the past. Again, people who are, like shady or shifty. I keep getting that energy. Or it's giving me kind of Knight of Wands energy, where they come in and they make an offer or they make promises, but then they leave just as quickly and they don't have any follow through in regards to what they told you. It's like now the people that are coming in are more in this energy of the King of Pentacles. They're for the long term, wanting to actually invest. This could be for some of you when it comes to a creative vision or a business or something you're building. This could be attracting a collaborator, a business partner, or someone that wants to literally invest in your idea as well. Invest in your idea, but also invest in you, because I'm getting this person or the people coming in and that are coming towards you, there's deep bonds between you. This is very strong soulmate or soul family energy, where they genuinely are looking out for your highest good. They genuinely have care for you. This isn't just business, right? There's a mixture or a balance of a beautiful connection and business. Yeah, and you have resolution sitting on the Ten of Swords. Master number 11, old timelines collapsing, insights, higher self-embodiment, expression. Yeah. So again, I feel like the past is done for you. You've learned all you could. It's closed out, and you are moving toward the sun, to more light. But I feel like you had to go through this process within yourself first. So you could have gone through a purification process, or even like a purging process, where you had to clear old energies, let go of certain people, certain karmic energies, karmic people, so that you could be in this vibration to move forward, or be ready to move forward. I also see you feeling refreshed. I'm hearing that song, I think it was by an Australian singer, like Christine something. And it's like, sunshine on a rainy day makes my soul drip, drip, drip away. Expansion, galactivations, initiation, ancient Egypt. And see with the Ace of Swords, it's like you've expanded beyond all the karmic ties and patterns, all the limiting beliefs. It's like it can't hold you now. And that's part of why you're entering this time now where you're free, or where things start to really unfold for you. I also think with expansion, as you've expanded energetically and spiritually, it's like you're ready for more. There's nothing that the past could teach you. And even if these same types of energies were to come in towards you now, it wouldn't be a match, right? There would be no resonance between you and these people or these situations. So it's like the divine has to bring in those people or that which is in alignment with you and who you become. Fertile ground, Pegasus, unicorn energy, rainbow child. Yeah, it's really, there's something blessed about the time or the energy you're in right now, the effects it's going to have. I don't know, I just I'm getting a golden era. Like, yeah, you do have the Midas touch. I do see you working on something and planting those seeds, but there's something about the energy field around you or the timing of this, which is perfect. I shouldn't say perfect, but it's beautiful, it's aligned, and it's creating a beautiful outcome for you. You have purification. Sunflowers could be really significant as well. I feel like you've gone through this period of purification, or you've let go of this energy. You could have been feeling quite, I don't know, not chaotic, but do you know when things feel a little unsteady beneath us and it can be difficult for us to ground our energies? I feel like you've worked through these karmic energies, karmic patterns, beliefs. It could be healing the heart from karmic relationships. I see you feeling very solid within yourself, and it's like the foundation you've cultivated within self is now bearing fruit, or I should say bearing flower. It's like you're blooming, you're coming into that phase within self, and that's what's attracting these changes in the physical, because you also have trust with the King of Pentacles. What did I say? That the person or the people coming towards you now, you can trust. And again, use your intuition, use your discernment, but I keep getting they're very stable or they're very trustworthy. And if in the past you had people, I keep getting that were making empty promises or would say one thing and then do another. I just saw 1111 on the timer when I said that too. There's a divinely guided either union or connection here that Spirit is sending your way. Again, they could literally be or represent like that King of Pentacles energy. They could be an earth sign, but they may have a lot of those. They don't have to be, but they have a lot of those attributes, right? Very steady. They could be quite abundant financially, but I just keep hearing there's a complete shift in the quality of person coming towards you. Okay, I am presence. Look at the golden light. Light body activation, accessing the divine within. I feel like you've already done that. I feel like you've been on a journey going within, bringing forth the light, cultivating the light within yourself, within your projects, within what you're doing. And it's like it's radiating from you. You are illuminated. And you also had here higher heart activation sitting above the Four of Wands. Dropping shields, divine love, your heart is healed. Yeah. For some of you, this was all in preparation as well for this union. For some of you as well, this is someone that you work with, you collaborate with, or there's something that you're building together. This is someone that supports you in your mission, your purpose, your endeavors, who supports you as well in your passions, that cares very deeply about you. And again, for many of you, I am getting this romantic connection or something that you're building together, as well as potentially working together. But for others of you, this could be a best friend or a very close friendship. Okay, you also have step by step. Today I practice patience. I allow time to fulfill my goals. I understand the wisdom and letting go of control. I know that the true value of each situation lies in its creation rather than in its end result. Therefore, I allow my life to unfold step by step, inhabiting each moment to the fullest, knowing that my soul is forever rising higher and higher to embrace the light. Yeah, it's like you went on this huge journey. You may have started with a dream, right? With creative intelligence. You may have had a dream or vision or known your purpose in this life. But it's like you had to go through this karmic process or journey where, and again, I think it involves certain people and lessons, and it could have been quite arduous, or it could have been quite a steep climb or journey. But it's like you kept growing and evolving and expanding, and your light kept radiating brighter and brighter. And then it's like you've reached this point where it's like this overflow of light, right? Where you're, how do I say, you're more in the soul than you are in the ego. And it's like now, when you're in this energy, there's no more limitations. There's no more limiting beliefs. You're no longer confined in any way. And often, I mean, the confines we have are mental. They're not. They can show up as literal expressions of that, but oftentimes when we clear those limits within self, a path is made clear for us in the physical, and that's what I think has happened. I reap what I sow. Yeah, look again. It's like you've accessed the light body or source within, the light within, and it's literally illuminating outward and spilling over. Today I remember that all I think and all I do will come back to me in some way. I understand that I reap the fruits of what I sow and fill my life with thoughts and deeds of abundance, light, and love. I sow these seeds knowing I will harvest the greatest of riches. Yeah, it's like the overflow of what you've cultivated. And Spirit is wanting to remind you, I feel like even if you had people who were perhaps a little shady or toxic come into your life, I don't feel like you responded in kind. I feel like you were still, for example, respectful and loving. And it's like because of the choices, at the end of the day, we're responsible for how we act, not how others treat us. And it's like because you've cultivated this beautiful energy through your own actions, your own behavior, it's like it's being reflected back to you. And you're meeting your own, I just said you're meeting your own kind as well, but it's like almost like your hidden face, the beautiful soul that you've been, now that's showing up in the physical, in your connections. So that's all I have for you. I hope this reading resonates and I hope you have a beautiful day. Hi group 2. So what is coming towards you? I feel for this group, there's this chance to catch your breath and to be in a receptive energy, to recharge your energy. I keep getting this sense of receiving something. Now, with this 1111 card, for some of you, you have 1111 and then you have the 9 of Swords. So I'm getting for some of you, I feel like you're highly intelligent and you may at times grapple with overthinking, of almost kind of navigating through the mind rather than the heart space, or dropping into kind of a more intuitive, receptive model of receiving insights or taking action. And what I'm seeing here, because I keep getting these themes of the divine feminine with this Empress energy, and we have divine feminine as your first oracle. And I keep getting this energy here of shifting into, it's like receiving brilliant insights or downloads, but the way you're going about creating them or navigating with them is completely different to how you would in the past. Especially with Jade here, it makes me think of the heart chakra. And I normally would never pair this crystal with this card because to me they don't fully connect. But in this scenario, it's almost like you're getting this flash of brilliance or this insight or this download from spirit, and you're moving it and working it through the heart space. Now, for some of you, that could be an insight around the heart in terms of healing the heart. But I feel for others of you, this could be an idea that you're very passionate about, right? That puts you in this Knight of Wands, Queen of Wands, the Empress energy. I think for some of you, what is coming towards you is an idea or an insight that changes your life. And again, this could be like a business idea or like an idea for a project or something you're here to do. It definitely aligns with your purpose and it's divinely guided. It's like receiving some sort of information or download or insight which changes the course of your life in the best of ways because it's meant for you. I also am feeling you're going to be seeing things very clearly. Because you can see it's almost like coming from her eyes or her sight. And I keep being drawn here to the third eye. So there's some sort of illumination or your eyes are being open. And for some of you, this could be like your third eye or your spiritual sight where you're literally seeing through something, but it's enabling you to see more clearly than you ever have. I feel like the divine is definitely giving you a helping hand and the divine is helping you navigate something. But again, it's like, it's not just navigating it intellectually. It's like you have to understand it fully, or it has to be fully embodied on an emotional and soul and heart level for you to proceed. And that's what you're receiving support with. With Knight of Wands and Queen of Wands, what's coming towards you as well is that spark, is that passion, right? And again, for some of you, you may resonate with being someone that has a lot of ideas, like you have a lot of golden ideas, you're very insightful, you're very intelligent, but you may not always take action on them. And it's like spirit is really prompting you with what's coming in to build and take. It's like you're really going to be in a more you're going to be very much in your body, right? Like you're shifting from an energy that's very cerebral and kind of ethereal into something very tangible and embodied. It's almost like an energy or an idea that transforms you through the process. And again, it's going to vary for all of you what this entails. It's definitely, for some of you, this could be spiritual knowledge or insights that you then apply and practice that transform you. So you may be connecting with higher beings, and then it's like moving from the mind or the awareness into the heart space, into the body. For others of you, I do feel this is something you're taking physical action on, like a business idea, a project, something that you feel inspired towards. It could be something creative as well here with the Queen of Wands and the Empress. But I just feel I see you feeling very empowered. And you may not have had, do you know when we're immersed in something we love and it's like time doesn't exist, we don't get tired, we're just so enthralled with what we're doing? That's what I feel for you and your energy, or what's coming up for you. Really feeling inspired again. For those of you who are literally intellectual geniuses or creative geniuses where you have a million ideas, you may work as a creative or a freelancer or an entrepreneur. It's like you may not have had something that really sparked your interest like this, or sparked your creative juices to this degree. That's what I'm seeing for you. So for some of you, it's like being gifted that golden ticket or that golden idea that just takes things to the next level for you and brings in so much joy. We have here Divine Feminine. Receive your birthright, unconditional love. Yeah, but I keep hearing there's a need for this receptive energy. And it's like this download or insight may come to you during meditation or during some sort of rest or quiet time. But I keep getting, right now, it's like you will be taking action on this, but it's in a very heart-centered way, right? In a magnetic way. But it's like this idea has to work its way through into the heart. And you have to make room to receive this. So right at the point of this reading, or when you listen to this reading, you may be requiring more rest, because your second card, you have Breathe the Sun. Presence, pineal activation, relax, let go. I'm also getting this very strong message that this can't be forced. Like, yes, this is coming to you, but it's coming directly from the divine. And it's almost like you have to drop back into yourself, into your own energy, into a perhaps like peaceful, harmonious energy before this comes in for you. There's something about, it could also be with this downtime, and I keep getting a healing energy with this jade crystal, healing the heart space. It could be as well for some of you that you are literally at this moment healing your heart, clearing energies, letting go, forgiving the past, creating space. And it's like letting go of that is what allows this to come through. So again, there is a little bit of heart healing, because for some of you, you may have been more comfortable in the mind because there was a wound around the heart, or there was, emotional pain in the past that made it a little bit safer to remain in a intellectual space rather than an emotional one. But either way, I do feel like that's going to shift and change for you. You have Akasha. Strip back and simplify. Look to your origins on the full. Yeah, it's like you create brand new space within yourself, within your world. And it's like this can come in now. And with strip back and simplify, I feel like this download, this insight, this idea feels perfectly aligned to who you really are. In truth, right? Who you really are at the core. But it's like, in order to receive that, there's a need to let go of what is not you, or what you've been holding from the past. Like even certain ideas you've held about yourself, or ways, I'm hearing conditioning, ways of moving through the world that felt safer or more comfortable, but weren't aligned. So there's almost this period where you're letting go of a lot, especially energetically and emotionally, that makes room for this to come in. With Akasha, I keep hearing this download or this insight or this knowledge or wisdom you're receiving is perfectly aligned with your path and your purpose, because the other card you had is cosmic downloads, higher heart healing, see the bigger picture with a star. And again, bigger picture or bigger vision, what's truly aligned for you. But again, I keep hearing there could have been wounds around the heart space that needed to be healed for you to receive this. And that's what I feel like you're doing now. And it's like the divine is coming in with the downloads, yes, but your next steps. It's like you've graduated, or when we heal and we come out of one cycle, we're now ready for the new cycle. We're now ready for change and transformation and spiritual growth. And it's like you're there now. You're in this energy of readiness and, you know, trust and hope and faith, and ready to move forward. You also have transformation with the butterfly here on the Knight of Wands. I just had the butterfly effect, but again, you have transformed, and for some of you, you're still in the midst of transforming something. But it's like a transformation where I'm hearing from the outside in, where more of who you always have been is coming out. So technically you're transforming, but it's not the sense of becoming something different, because I'm hearing this is who you always were. There may have just needed to be this period of healing, release, letting go to step fully into this energy. With transformation as well in the Knight of Wands, I keep hearing this idea, this gift, this download from the divine is going to transform and change your life, right? It's like this is the gateway, and it takes you on a brand new adventure, a voyage. It's like a new passion that sparks your light again, where you feel really lit up. And it may be something as well with abundance in the Hierophant. As you commit to this and create and build upon this, it's going to generate a lot of abundance for you. And that's why for many of you, I do feel like it links to your career, your finances, something that you will be working on and building, especially with Queen of Wands and the Empress. Again, it could be a business, a creative project, even wisdom or knowledge with the Hierophant. But it's something really original. With this 1111 card, I always get kind of Aquarian energy from this. And I feel like it is essentially, I shouldn't say it's the only reason you incarnated, but I feel like this is what you were here to do or create, or it was one aspect of what you were here to do and create. Angelic frequency, angels are here, you are safe, potent connection. Yeah, Queen of Wands. For some of you, this idea may come through a spirit being or a star being, like there could be a connection here to these higher realms through a spirit guide, an angel. But with you are safe, again, it's like you're dropping into this receptive, divine feminine energy where you feel safe, you feel held, you feel supported by the divine. And it's like you're in this energy or this space of being ready and willing to receive. To receive, but I also just heard to receive what is meant for you as well. And we have here a Akashic Stargate, aligned with purpose, crossroads, no wrong path with the Empress. So again, I keep hearing what is coming in for you, or this download. It's not to say like you've always been on your path, right? But there's something happening here. I just saw 1212 on the timer. And it's funny, 12 breaks down to a 3, and 3 for me can represent the divine feminine here with the Empress energy. But it's like you've always been on your path, but there's something about what's coming in or what you're creating or doing now that again is truly aligned, or I keep hearing it's why you incarnated, or it was a large reason why you incarnated. And it's like coming into alignment for you. Okay, so you have forgiveness. Today I bless each soul I perceive to have hurt me. I release them to their own greater good. I can now see that my past provides me with lessons that help me live more fully in the present. I no longer struggle with what has been said and done. I am grateful for every experience that has brought me here. I fill myself with a love that is pure and free. That's what I feel like you're doing, right? You're forgiving, you're letting go, you're releasing the past and releasing past emotions. And it's enabling space for you for this to come in, right? And that's the journey. You may still be going through this process, or that's the journey you may be on at the point of listening to this reading, or you're at the tail end of this journey. And it's creating room for what's next. You have a door to the infinite. At my heart center, there is a door that leads to the infinite. Today, I visit my heart center and open that door. As I enter, I experience a deep sense of serenity, and I understand that I am eternal, that I am indestructible. From here, I can see beyond my life's challenges to the higher levels of my existence. I know that my inner light is infinite. And it's funny because we keep talking about healing that heart chakra is what opens the door for this new journey, this new path for you. And that's exactly what's happening. It's like you forgive, or you experience a full heart chakra healing and activation. And it's like this idea drops in that's going to kind of grow or bloom within the heart space. And from that energy and from that frequency, you're going to be taking passionate action and pouring that love and that energy into this project, into this business or idea. And that's going to have a ripple effect in your life, in your world. So that's all I have for you. I hope this reading resonates, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Hi, group 3. So the first message I'm hearing for this group, I feel like your world has grown too small for you. And it's like you're breaking down certain conditioning or beliefs and ideas that you once had so that you can experience and learn something new. So with this paradigm shift, it's like you may be questioning everything right now. Questioning everything about, the past or what you were told, especially growing up. With Six of Cups and the Judgment, some of you may be reflecting on, for example, your family of origin, the society or culture around you. It could even be like the religious backing or the ideas certain people, that were instrumental or influential in your life had and taught and passed on to you. You may be because I'm getting this energy where your soul and your essence has really gone through this huge expansion and this period of growth and evolution. It's like you don't fit in the box anymore. You've grown beyond the box, but it's almost like you're still in this energy where you're clearing away or picking apart some of the conditioning that had you bound so you can fully understand it before releasing it, like before a final release. It's almost like saying goodbye to it, like one last time, looking at it, becoming aware, and then letting go. Because with Queen of Swords and the paradigm shift, it's like you've created or you've reached this level of strength and awareness within yourself where you're ready to cultivate your own paradigm, to live on your own terms, right? And this also includes subconsciously. So for this group, you may be doing, or you have done, a lot of shadow work, a lot of work around, clearing old beliefs, old patterns, letting go again of the past, or like ties to your formative years and certain beliefs that may have come with that. And it's like you're not carrying these energies with you anymore, and you're embarking on a new journey, a fresh journey where you can build. Because with Eight of Pentacles and Queen of Swords, I'm getting this energy of either moving away literally, because with the Six of Swords and Eight of Pentacles, some of you could literally be changing either what you're doing, where you're at, and starting a brand new life almost, or a new chapter, new cycle. This could pertain to an area of your life, but it's almost like in order to do that, we have to fully clear that subconscious mind, right? And some of the beliefs and ideas we've had around what's possible, what's available for you. It's like you're taking back all your power. And how do you take back all your power? By fully reclaiming your awareness. What you're not aware of has power over you. What you're not conscious of still controls you. So it's like by becoming conscious of your shadow and the subconscious mind and any limitations that still reside there, you're better able to navigate your path moving forward, and you're not going to stumble on certain blocks or barriers that will trip you up. So it's kind of like you're doing spring cleaning of your subconscious mind, essentially, and you're clearing it out. Because I feel for many of you, you want something brand new, or you're about to do something brand new. But in order to do that, you can't take the past with you. You can't take the past, and especially you can't have limits. Because for some of you, you may be embarking on a journey, or you may be feeling called to do something that is very much out of the box. And that could mean a lot of different things for different people. You could decide to move somewhere that is, might be seen as quite radical or very different to what you've experienced or where you've lived in the past. It could be as well like what you're doing for work, or what you feel passionate about or inspired towards is something brand new. But I just see you moving in in a different way. Like even people that once knew you or have known you for a long time, they may be like, wow, you're really moving differently, or they may be a little bit shocked or surprised perhaps at some of the choices you make or how you're choosing to move ahead or navigate your life. But regardless, I just see you kind of doing what feels aligned and what feels right for you and letting go of the rest. And with Judgment and Six of Cups as well, I feel like you're letting go of any tendencies as well to perhaps even judge yourself for what feels right to you. It's like living, when I say living outside of the box, it's also talking about, right, from a societal perspective, stepping away from the matrix and certain social conditions that go along with it. And these can be ideas like, oh, I should be married by 30, or I should have generated such and such amount of money, or it's safer to work a stable job or career, or you know what I mean? Like more, you may be kind of observing or examining certain societal constructs as well and the way they've influenced your journey, and really discerning what you truly feel. Like, do you even agree with that? Is that what you want in your life? Or are these things that have been passed on to you that you have absorbed? And that's what I feel like you're doing. It's like you're essentially shedding old skin, but letting go of these energies. You have Divine Masculine, rise of true gentle power, true strength. I'm hearing the past, or with Six of Cups, this could be like parents, authority figures. That, you know, this could have been someone specific as well with a masculine energy that was quite, I don't want to say dominant, but that could have had a big effect in regards to how you felt about yourself or how you felt about your life and your life's path. Essentially, you're taking your power back. You're the authority of your life. You're the leader of your own life. For some of you could be stepping away from working under someone, you know, where there's more, whether it be a boss or some sort of authoritarian figure, and going your own way. And I keep seeing as well, we have 444. So setting a new foundation, right? And look, you have stepping stones. Take the next step, let go of the old paradigm. You have let go of the old paradigm with paradigm shift. So again, it's like I'm hearing as well, your whole reason for doing things or why you're drawn to things is changing, but it's not really changing. It's aligning to who you always were. It's like it may have been suppressed, or there could have been an energy or an influence here externally that overpowered what you truly wanted and who you knew yourself to be. But it's like you're coming back to that self. You're definitely coming into your power. And again, by mastering ourselves, by knowing ourselves on every level, that's how we reclaim our power. If I know every facet of myself, including my shadow, my faults, my wounds, how can you use that against me? How can you manipulate me? Because I'm aware of it already. You can't really have much effect on me. You're not going to be able to throw me off. And that's what I'm getting for you, that you are in this energy, and you know, you may be at the final stages where you're really becoming clear in terms of who you are, what you want, what you agree with or believe in. It's like you're taking your power back from all external noise, whether this be societal beliefs, parental figures, authority figures, a boss that's overbearing. I just see you not, even friends can influence this, right? There's just this sense of not allowing anyone else to live your life for you. You are living on your own terms, and I think for many of you, that's going to involve quite drastic changes in the next cycle. Because I feel like someone, I don't know why, but Eat, Pray, Love just popped into my mind. And it makes me think of that book where she's like, I can't remember what she said specifically, but I think she was talking to, was it her editor or her boss in the office? And she said, you know, I haven't eaten fresh pasta, or beautiful food. I haven't really been living, right? Like I've kind of been stuck. And I don't know if that's exactly what she said, but it was along those lines. And then she goes traveling and she really experiences life. That's what I'm getting. It's like, I feel stifled and I'm ready to break out of this mold, out of this box. So there could be something that goes with this, you know, old paradigm. There could be literally something that you're walking away from that's been in your life for some time with the Six of Cups. You have Go with the Flow. Divine Mother, Shekinah Flow, Detach. Yeah. You've cultivated this level of detachment where people can't manipulate you. right? Because you've mastered your own emotions, because you're seeing clearer than ever. It's like you can see through everything. And for some of you, this may have been a difficult process, because I feel like you can see the hidden intentions behind why someone may tell you to do something. And it's, you know, it's linked to their own stuff, their own fears, their own energy. Or perhaps you can see, you're seeing society and the world very clearly, what actually matters, you know, what you value versus what you're taught to value. For some of you, it could be like, you know, stepping away from, how would I say, a consumerist viewpoint of life and the purpose of life, right? And really asking yourself, but what holds value to me? What holds meaning? How do I want to move through every day? How do I want to experience life? Really deep soul searching. You have psychic gifts, wise sage, awareness, call to action. It's like once we become aware of something, you can only hold back on, you know, not taking action or not changing for so long. Once I know I'm in a toxic relationship, it's only a matter of time until I leave, right? Oftentimes when someone is staying longer term, they will be in denial or they will not look at the fact it's toxic. Like if I were to say, oh, you know, maybe that's not healthy. And I'm like, no, sometimes they may act that way, but it's not really toxic. Once they start to become aware of, no, these patterns are not healthy, they're not toxic, they will seek to change it. Whether that's working together for both of you to shift certain toxic patterns, but still remain in the connection. If that doesn't work, then oftentimes someone will move on to a new, healthier connection that matches what they want. It's like once the light is turned on, I can't turn it back off. And that's what I'm seeing for this group. It's like the lights are well and truly on for you, and you're seeing more clearly than you ever have. Your ability to observe and notice patterns, notice, you know, certain not even behaviors, because they're more subtle than that, like subtle cues, subtle impressions, hits or understandings of why someone may be doing something unconsciously. There's just this awareness that's really, that you can't shut up now because it's so clear to you. You just see things are so evident to you now. And we have relaxation on the Queen of Swords. I just heard as well embracing the soft life. So for some of you, you may kind of need a time away. Whether this, for me, this does make me think of like a tropical holiday, someone kind of laying down or being near the ocean or just relaxing. That's what I'm getting, especially with that hammock. But I just get this energy here of, you know, taking a step back. And I just heard someone asking, what is it all for? Why am I chasing my tail? Or why am I investing so much? Why am I always busy? Like you may be really questioning your, like, even lifestyle. And that's why I was getting this energy that's kind of the opposite of consumerism, right? Where it's kind of like a, you know, really focusing on that which is quality, spending, you know, money on things that really matter to you, valuing perhaps your well-being and your lifestyle in general over acquisition. We have purity. Again, you're living pure, or you're in the process of living pure to your soul. And again, I keep noticing these piercing eyes. You may notice your eyes have changed. It doesn't have to literally be like changing color, but I mean, there's just something different about your eyes, or the intensity and the energy behind your eyes. And again, this is obviously representing also that you are seeing very clearly, or things are very clear and evident to you. Like no one can pull the wool over your eyes. And if they did in the past, that cycle is done. You have Gaia Gateway activation, learning experiences, wisdom transmission, earth intelligence. Again, I keep hearing you guys want to learn something new. Like you've learned all you could from this old paradigm. It's too small for you. This box is stifling your growth and your expansion. So it's like you're deconstructing, you're packing or breaking up the box, but you're examining it as you're deconstructing it. Once the box is fully released and let go of, then you're moving in a new direction. Arcturian light codes, evolutionary downloads, recalling power, future thinking. Yeah, it's like you're recalling all your power. And being very conscious in terms of with the Eight of Pentacles, where is my energy going? Where is my awareness going? Where is my money going? What am I thinking, feeling, doing? Is this aligned with where I want to go? Like, I feel like you're taking a fine-tooth comb to everything, and you may be very clear in terms of who or what is staying and what isn't. You may be getting closer to nature, or you may be valuing the natural world over stuff. I don't know. I'm just getting this energy of, like, you may be needing to spend more time hiking or in nature. I just get, like, getting back to what really matters to you. Okay, love appears. I renounce my pain and release my resistance. Today I choose to reside in the light of my being. I rise up boldly and ask for the understanding that will free me of my duality. My prayers are heard and God sends angelic help so that love and peace find their way to me. When I open my eyes, love appears. Look, I rise up boldly, again, reclaiming your power, and ask for the understanding that will free me of my duality. It's like, yeah, through understanding, through examining the shadow, through examining what you've done previously or how you've been, how you felt, it's like now you're setting yourself free. And it's like once we're aware of it, it can't chain us or bind us anymore. The eyes of the heart. Today I perceive the real beauty of every person I meet. With the eyes of my heart, I see behind the personality and focus on the energy of love that dwells beneath the surface. I am filled with wonder at the presence of God in every one of us. The eyes of the heart allow me to see the divine shining everywhere. And again, it's like seeing what's real, right? Like you can see what's true, what's real, what matters, and what doesn't. I keep seeing this bird in flight and it's setting you free is what I'm hearing. It's like you all of a sudden, you know, when you have a spiritual awakening and you can see through the illusions of everything. And at first it's like, how do I keep existing in this world with this level of awareness? And it's like slowly and gradually you start to shift. It could be like your eating habits, your lifestyle, what you're consuming, your work, your career, everything starts to shift to match this new level of awareness. This is a process I think you've been on for some time, but there could be some big shifts that you're about to undertake in definitely this year, but in this new cycle that truly reflect this wisdom and this knowledge and this state of consciousness that you're in now. So that's all I have for you. I hope this reading resonates and I hope you have a beautiful day. Hi, group 4. So for this group, you chose the card with karmic clearing, and I feel like your whole foundation essentially is being ripped out or broken down, and there's a new foundation or a brand new cycle that you're headed into. And with karmic clearing, again, you could have been in a karmic cycle. I want to say a very arduous karmic cycle that you had to heal yourself out of it. You could have felt like you were thrown karmic, challenges or situations from every direction, but it's like you're free, right? It's like the victor with his hands up or her hands up, and then you see the light radiating. It's like you freed your light, you freed your consciousness from these karmic people, situations, energies that either kept you stuck or were trying to keep you stuck. But with this Mookaite as well, it always makes me think of an egg that's about to crack or hatch. So it's like you're at this brink or this precipice where things are about to change and things are about to shift, but that it may not be happening just yet. Like you're not quite there, but you're almost there. And I'm getting this energy of kind of holding the faith. And this I felt this energy for group 4 to a degree last week, where it was like, I think it was group 4, was about holding the faith, but I was getting it very strong. But that's what I'm getting for you. It's like you're at this transition point and things are changing, but this old foundation is fully crumbling and has to be cleared out before the new can appear. Because I feel like you may be at this in-between phase, but it could be very uncomfortable, or it may look like nothing is happening, right? It may look nothing is happening, or it may look like there's no one around you as well. Because with the Hermit, you may have had to go on this solitary journey because literally everyone was karmic or everything was karmic. So part of your journey and your lessons was around walking away, choosing yourself, taking the road less traveled. So there could have been long stretches of solitude, especially with Temperance, while you were healing. But it's like there's new on the horizon and there's new that's about to come and spill over into your life, but it may not be here just yet. So there's a need to hold the faith while things are aligning, things are coming together, whilst you're in that energy. But I'm hearing I don't know if some of you are feeling a little like there could be a lack of hope, or there could be, it may again look like there's nothing on the horizon for you. It could be a lesson of faith, right? An initiation around faith and holding faith. With karmic clearing, like you have definitely graduated, and I'm just heard you were the victor over the darkness, right? You are here, you're illuminated. The karmic lessons or people are done. The energies are done. There's nothing more for you to gain from those experiences. But there could be, what would I say, like the lingering effect, right? Or lingering energies where it's like you're at the very tail end of closing out this cycle permanently. And it may not feel, so you may question and think, oh, well, have I closed it out? Or is this going to reappear? Is it going to keep happening? You may not be feeling as hopeful as the divine would like you to feel, because there is hope and positivity on the horizon for you. Especially with you've got 8 of Swords, 7 of Wands, and 4 of Swords. So again, I feel like you've overcome as well. This is not just karmic energies from other people, although I think that was part of it. This is also karmic patterns and beliefs within yourself, right? Certain ideas you had about yourself that were limiting you. This could have been fears that you've had to work through. I kind of feel for this group, you may have been hit from every angle or every direction. And it's been very difficult trying to clear this energy or let go of this energy. But it's like Spirit is saying it has come to an end. You can trust that it's over. And now it's like you're on the other side. And it's just a matter of letting it go. And you know, when we're between cycles, not letting it go, and also there is an element of patience here, holding the faith, well, because things take time to shift in the physical, in the 3D. Because I think for some of you, I'm just hearing faith over sight. For some of you, you may be feeling the energy has shifted, but there's no confirmation of it in the physical, and that could be throwing you off as well, because your first card is, or your first oracle is essences and energies. Attuned to subtle energies, balance, frequency holders. So again, there's subtle energies or there's subtle signs that you're receiving that this cycle is done, that you're moving in a new direction, but you may not be able to see it just yet. And I feel like Spirit is saying, keep holding that hope. Keep holding the energy of the new cycle, because it's like you're holding that energy whilst you're still at the tail end of this karmic cycle. I also feel like you may have experienced an initiation or certain lessons around listening to your heart or believing what your heart tells you over what your physical side or what logic tells you is happening, because it may cast a very different story. You also have 11 here with Metatron, and we have Universe. Wholeness, commune with all life, micro, macrocosm. So again, Archangel Metatron, I do feel like you're aligning and you're moving in a positive direction. I also think you've attained wholeness within self. You've done the inner work, and you should be really proud of yourself for the work you've done. And they're saying don't allow physical circumstance or what's outside of you to throw you off the scent or the trail of what you've truly achieved, right? They're wanting you to really, you know, congratulate yourself and validate yourself and keep trusting. You have Crystal Grid with focus, create with intent. I'm also hearing focusing on where you're going and what you've attained and the energy you're in versus what has been is going to be helpful too. I do think this is not a time to kind of focus on the past or what has been, because it is closing out, it is finished. So there is an energy here as well of really moving or shifting your energy toward the future, or I shouldn't say the future, you're focused in the present moment, but it's like fully releasing this karmic cycle. Because for some of you, I do feel you're healed and you're whole within. But do you know when we've lived through something quite difficult or challenging, and it can leave like an energetic imprint where it's like we still may think of it. Say I've been through a really painful situation. Even though my heart is healed, occasionally my mind may still be drawn back to what has been. And I think, oh, you know, say it was in a connection. I may think, oh, when I meet someone new, is this going to replay? And the fact we have the Two of Cups, this could be it as well. Spirit may be clearing or cleansing your energy from past pains or hurts so that you're fully open and receptive to the new that is, you know, higher vibrational, loving, is aligned with you at a soul level. You have ritual and ceremony, new spirit guides, tree wisdom, with the Four of Swords. So again, I feel like you have new spirit guides or more spiritual support, not more, but it's spiritual support or guides that are at a higher level of frequency that can help you with this new cycle. And there's a really strong message that the past isn't going to repeat itself, that you are very much done with the karmic lessons, especially if there's some fears here around karmic people or, you know, situations around relationships replaying. I'm feeling that's not the case, but I'm just getting, it's like you're going into it. It's a blank slate for you. It's like I'm getting like beginner's mind, where you're almost starting fresh, spiritually speaking, because you've learned all you could from this last cycle. It's like, even if karmic challenges came in, it wouldn't really be a test for you anymore, because you would notice it straight away, and there's nothing more for you to learn because you learned those lessons. You have focus twice here with Six of Pentacles. Yeah, I just heard focus on your harvest, or focus on what you want to create, right? Not what has been. I'm also getting, it's like during this transition phase, there's a need to hold your faith and hold your focus and not give in to, you know, fears, doubt, these ideas or concepts that may kind of throw you out of balance or leave you feeling like, oh, nothing's going to change, or I'm not moving in the right direction, or I won't have the things that I want or seek or desire for myself. It's like staying in a positive mindset, irrespective of what you can see physically. And you also have here community with the Magician, and look at the butterflies, the rainbow. Again, there's definite new connections coming in, like soul tribe. We have a soulmate connection here. Very strong energies of beautiful, healing, soul-centered connections. But again, don't allow, you know, karmic memories of the past or energies of people from the past to, you know, have you doubt what's possible for you now, or to leave you feeling like, oh, the past is going to just keep repeating itself, and I'm not going to be able to move to healthier connections, because you're getting confirmation here that you can and you will. And that's the journey you're on, even if it's not fully evident or obvious to you right in this moment. There is going to be shifts and changes, and that's the process you're going through. But Spirit may be helping you again clear the little, like if there's any karmic residue from this past cycle, fears, wounds, Spirit is helping you fully cleanse. I just said neutralize that energy, cleanse that energy from your field, so that it doesn't have an effect or doesn't, you know, stop you from, it won't fully stop you, but it doesn't influence your ability to open your heart or connect in this new cycle. And look, Chamber of the Violet Flame, karmic release, radical transformation, sitting on Temperance, the card of healing. So karmic clearing, karmic release. You've definitely released yourself from a lot of karmic patterns, energies, people, cycles, and it could have felt like it was one karmic person after another, or one karmic cycle after another. This could have been a lot of intense healing that you've had to do, and it's like you're just in that phase or that process of really needing to fully release this energy and cleanse it. And again, part of that, it does take a little bit of time as well, but I feel like that's what you're going through. And it's like Spirit can't bring in this new cycle without the full letting go of any karmic energies. And that's what's happening right now, is you are releasing it. You're being, I want to say, purified, or your energy is being cleansed from the past or any of these influences, because it's a brand new slate, but I feel like you're at a brand new frequency, and that's what's very attractive or inviting, I feel, to, you know, soul tribe energy, where you're in this frequency of receptivity and you're fully aligned. You also have Star being healing codes, important information, wounds are healed, recharging. So again, you have healed. For some of you, part of what this transition is you recognizing, I am completely healed. You could have had to be in a healing phase for so long that you may still think like, oh, I've still got more to heal, or there's more I need to release. And I do feel like, yeah, there is a little bit of this letting go process as you go through this transition, but Spirit is saying, no, you have healed. Like the wounds are healed. It's just some residue or residual energies that that could be still in the mind. But the overwhelming energy is you are healed. With recharging though, I do think your energy is being restored as well. And there is this need for patience or rest through this transition so that you are fully, ready or in an energy where you can step into the new or have energy for the new, for new connections, new people, new situations. And so the divine is helping and preparing you with this energy. And you have beyond limitations. Today I exceed my own expectations. I open my consciousness to the infinite. There are no limitations. There is no end. Everything is unfolding in a continuous now. Therefore, I open my thoughts toward a broader horizon. I look beyond my perception of reality, beyond all barriers created by my own beliefs and fears. I'm now open to new possibilities. This is a state of readiness and beginner's mind that the divine needs you in for this new cycle. And again, it's this balance of, it's saying like being fully in the present moment here, but I open my thoughts toward a broader horizon. So it's like, yes, still anchoring in the present moment and fully releasing the past. That's what I feel like you're going through now, but you're still receptive to brand new people, situations, and circumstances in your future that look nothing like what you've had or been through in the past. And then you have achievement. As I advance on the road towards achievement, I discover my greatest strengths and learn from each challenge. I believe in my truest potential. Today, I have faith in my abilities and in myself. I move forward towards the fulfillment of my vision. I reach my objectives. I'm courageous. I embrace life. I'm always in good company on this journey towards the light. So again, with focus and achievement, it's like you will need a lot of focus or discipline in terms of what you're creating in this new cycle. But Spirit wants you to know you're going to have really good, whether this be companionship, relationships, friendships. This could be like a community that you work with or that support you. I just see Spirit confirming you're going to be in a really beautiful place and your energy is going to be fully released from the karmic past so that you can focus and harness your energy toward what you're building and creating in the future and in the present moment, right? Because the future is built moment by moment in the present. So I feel like you're really anchoring your energy there and then focusing and taking action in a way that feels aligned to, the future you deserve. So that's all I have for you. I hope this reading resonates and I hope you have a beautiful day.